Hello, you guys. My name is Ryn, and welcome back to my channel. You guys, I have for you today the finale of the LIL Rainbow Village build series. And you guys, if you need to catch up, or if you haven't seen any of this and need to watch the playlist, I will have links below for each of the builds and for the playlist. Da-da-da! Now, if you don't know what's going on because you have yet to watch any of the builds prior to this, what I have done is I've created a little micro home community called LIL Rainbow Village, and each home, as you can probably kind of see through this speed build, is a different color of the rainbow and is super teeny tiny. And each one of them has their own little build video, which each one's about 5 minutes long. So again, the links to each one of those videos will be down below so that you can either catch up or get started on this whole series. And this has been a really fun series for me. I know I say this statement all the time in all of the other videos, but oh, sorry, that was my chair. I have wanted to play around with color in The Sims, and specifically in a build in The Sims, for a while because, you know, colors are so happy and they're so fun and they're so vibrant. And I thought, man, what kind of a build could I do? And because I was traveling quite a bit over the last couple months, I thought, hey, let's do some micro builds. And if you didn't know, goodness, about a month ago now, I did 1 week of starter home builds, which I would love to do again because that is quite a challenge, but it's really fun. And that was pretty well received. So I thought, well, let's do another series of little teeny tiny homes. And in this case, it turned into the LIL Rainbow Village. Now, I am also so pleased because kind of a serendipitous moment. This is also Pride Month. So this was inspired. It wasn't inspired by Pride Month, but you know what? I'm so pleased that this idea blossomed during Pride Month because I believe it's so important to love who you are and to feel that you can be who you are without feeling any shame or without feeling like you need to hide it. So here's to Pride Month, and here's to everybody who has been participating in the parades and in the celebrations. It's been a joy to watch, a joy to witness, and you know, just happy Pride, everyone. Love who you are, and don't ever be afraid to express that. So, all of that being said, I have really enjoyed this build. There's something so fun about colors, and this one is so different because of the micro home idea community. So what it kind of turned into was this, I guess you could say, like a teeny tiny apartment community where, you know, you have these little micro homes on the same lot, and 6 different Sims can live in them. Each one features just a single Sim bed, so no double beds for 2. But, you know, it's almost like where a whole big group of Sims could just kind of co-live, or yeah, co-live, but can kind of live together, but still have their own space and, you know, live in this really unique kind of community. So, oh, here's where I had to fix all the lighting because I accidentally, for the purple build, and I hate when this happens because it absolutely cancels out all that work you've done. In the purple build, I accidentally, for where you can say what kind of, you know, light, color, and intensity you want, I accidentally put all lights instead of just certain room lights, and so it changed all the lighting to purple. So I had to go back and fix that, but such is a Simmer's life. I feel like that's a pretty common mistake, but hey, it's easy to fix, so we move on. But I'm bouncing all over the place because I keep seeing what you guys are seeing on the screen as I'm recording, but I have all these thoughts. So let's just we'll bounce around. Bear with me. But I was really I was really happy to see or to find the colorful, I think it's called thistle. The thistle plant in the game comes in beautiful colors. So those are the bushes that you kind of see, the rainbow bushes all the way around the perimeter of the property. And I also found that the fencing, it's in you have to turn on show hidden objects in order to get this fencing in particular. I think because it's primarily a fencing for businesses. I'm actually not sure why they don't include this fencing in just normal gameplay options, but anyway, if you want the kind of black glass fencing that you see around the entire property, you have to do show hidden objects, but hey, show hidden objects cheat, that is. So yes, but in the front here, I decided to put some panels with like kind of signage for the apartments, if you will. So you could just imagine that those signs in Simlish say Lil Rainbow Village, and I thought that having them on a black wall just really made them pop. And obviously with in addition to the vertical lights that you saw. The vertical lights I also used, as you're seeing right now, as sort of little markers for each home. Each home doesn't have like a mailbox or anything, and I kind of wanted to add something with the homes that didn't, take away from their presence, because they're also very bold, but still I wanted to have almost like a address marker of some kind, like, red would be like Lil Rainbow Village apartment A or something like that. And so that colored kind of panel light would indicate that, if we use our imagination here. I hope I'm getting my point across. And so that I added that, and I really started to add those lights elsewhere, as you will see. But in the meantime, you can see I'm trying my hardest to finish up all of these bushes and then also add just very subtle lighting, because I felt like the build did not need a ton of additional lighting on the outside, because the actual wall texture, which is from Spa Pack, by the way, the really bright textures, they glow. So I didn't feel like I needed to add more. But then I decided to actually add kind of a back patio community garden space. And it's very just modern, straightforward. It also, it was inspired by the front sign as well, and you'll see I added I'm not really sure exactly what they're called, but the lit panels that are in different colors right here. So those guys, and I add them on the front and the back to really just add to the details of this build in this community lot. Well, it's not really a community lot, but a residential community lot. You get what I'm saying? Got it. So, and that tree was so pretty, and it was so purple, and I thought it was like the perfect sort of balance to the back of the lot, and kind of it just added a bit more intrigue to the entire thing. So on either side of the lot, I also added some fountains. I thought, you know what, this whole place is very there's no movement, and I always love movement. Now, however, I take that back. The homes themselves, the wall texture actually has a slight ripple effect on the sides, and you'll see that at the end. But I also wanted to add some fountains for that, kind of kick up the luxury in this lot a smidge. And so I put obviously more of the colorful rainbow bushes around them, and as well as rocks. I put the bushes down, the rainbow bushes down, and then was like, it just feels really empty. Like there's a lot of just negative space underneath them. And so I filled them with black rocks from the build section. So here we're really just putting the finishing touches on the fountain features, which they're identical on either side and look beautiful. I think they add a lot. And I think here I'm just making sure, yes, I'm making sure everything feels just right. I add another seating spot, and then I think we're gonna dive into the pictures, which, you guys, here is the finished product of the lot, the final Lil Rainbow Village. And there you can see, I think there's going to be another picture. Yep, there's the mailbox, and right behind it we get a view of the fountain. And then obviously the signage that, just think about it. Imagine it, it says Lil Rainbow Village. And here, of course, is the red residence, and then behind it the orange. I just wanted to kind of give you an idea of how each one kind of looks on the property. So here's yellow and green with the signage, which I think is just so pretty. And obviously the fountain as well, which looks beautiful. The blue, which is especially just rich in color. I love that. And then purple with a peak of the community kind of gathering area behind it, which we see right here. And I love it. I think it looks beautiful. Now, I wanted to keep it really modern and sleek, but if you were to download this, you could add like barbecues and other kind of fun things for your Sims to do back there. I just wanted to keep it an open, clean, modern space for the sake of this build, but you can do whatever you want back there. Here's a view from the very back of the property looking at it. Just wanted to show you those glowing light panels. Here's another shot with the fountain and the yellow home. Again, the other fountain in the back of the signage walls, I guess you could say. Here are all the homes and the fountain that we're looking at. It just looks so pretty, and I obviously shot all of this in the nighttime because it just has the most impact and it looks beautiful. Here's an aerial view so you get an idea of the entire property, and then another aerial view with the roofs off so you can sort of peek into the homes again. And here is, let's see, one of the final shots of the houses and the whole community, which I think is just beautifully vibrant and so rainbowy. Guys, this was such a fun build series for me to do. I really hope that you've enjoyed it, and take a look right now. You can see the fountains are going and the walls are rippling on the homes, on every single micro home. You guys, if you like this series, if you like this video, oh my goodness, I'm losing my ability to speak. But if you like this series and this video and everything, please subscribe. Give this video itself a thumbs up. It is the finale after all. And guys, you can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and the Sims 4 gallery, all RynAsInWin. And this entire lot will finally, as you're watching this, be available on the Sims 4 gallery. So go give it a look. Again, search me RynAsInWin. It also will come up under tags like micro home, rainbow, and things like that. And you guys, I say it every time, but it's true. The internet is a busy place, and I am honored that you choose to spend your time with me. Thank you so much. Again, I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Bye for now.